actually did that?
I swear I didn't plan that out.
Payback for last week's prank.
I see your smile beneath the city lights. You chase my fears away.
Quit stealing my s'more toppings, you menace. That's the last pack I brought. You owe me. Hide before they spot my illegal camping, buddy.
Stepping loud, let the rhythm reignite. Never slow pace, keep my future in sight. Came from the dust, now I rise through the flame. Dreams too wild, can't cage.
That was my wife's father's dog. No. Oh. All right, we're gonna throw a let them cook.
Today, I visit with Will Rhinehart, host of Porch Gossip Live from Swansea, South Carolina. I'm Rick J., your host, and this is Spotlight on the Arts. Welcome, everyone, to Spotlight on the Arts, coming to you from the J. Rick Studios here in central Missouri. And also coming to you from the front porch of William Bill Rhinehart from Swansea, South Carolina. Well, please join me in welcoming a live show host, Will Rhinehart, to Spotlight on the Arts. Will, I'm really, truly excited to turn the spotlight on you today.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Rick. I'm glad to be here today.
Great, great. Well, this is your first visit here with me on Spotlight on the Arts. I've been looking forward to our interview since meeting you on the Porch Gossip Live on TikTok Live. So I've been looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Just got started with it, but yes, it's nice to have people show up, just have a community.
Yes. Well, Bill, first, please, if you would, share with the viewers a little bit about Will Rhinehart, if you would.
Okay, Rick. Well, I'm 45 years old. I'm married 27 years. I have 2 kids, 2 wonderful kids, 2 grandkids and 1 grandkid on the way. I do construction work. I'm a commercial roofer, and on the side lately, I've been doing my TikTok live gossip, porch gossip. So
excellent. We're going to talk more about that. How about grandchildren also, right? Your young grandfather. Well, Will, I understand you have quite a story on your other part. By the way, what's her name? If you'll share a little bit of that. You know, we romance starts young. Sometimes we could get old. We might fall in love. How did this all start with your better half? And what's her name, Will?
Her name's Tina Ann Metz Rhinehart. It started 27 years ago. Well, actually about 30 years ago.
Oh, I see.
She was moving into the neighborhood, and I was at the neighbors swimming at the time, and she just came down the road, was looking out a window, and I looked up and I said, well, I'm going to marry that girl someday. And here we are 27 years later, 30 years later.
Excellent. Well, that happens. That happens. So I talked to quite a few different ones, and they shared how their romance or whatever has started. So I guess it can happen. 30 years ago. Well, congratulations on 30 years. And what a wholesome family with the grandchildren, one on the way. It's just, we go worldwide and everybody seems to be part of the life patterns, or should we say. So that's nice that you'd share that with us.
Yes, sir.
Well, can you share with us how you became inspired to become a live host, Bill or Will?
Well, I really wouldn't call it inspired, maybe, but I recently got hurt on the job, and because of that, I decided to go live. And it all started inside my house. I was sitting in the rocking chair, and it really wasn't going too well. Didn't have too many people come in, and I got to thinking to myself. I was like, well, what's something that could bring viewers in and become friends with me, and we sit somewhere and have a conversation. And I got to think to myself, I said, well, who doesn't like a good porch gossip? So,
Super. And you're doing great. Well, I have to share, I guess you're being inspired now by the people that come on your
yeah,
line. I've witnessed it since finding you. And yeah, that somehow your live popped up on my phone one evening. I was just finishing talking to my streaming network content partner and completed the conversation. And immediately your live came up on the phone. How? I don't know. I watched the list and immediately found you to be very personable and quick to respond to any texts from your audience. And I saw a person that seemed to be a natural, as I call him in the business. So I immediately began a dialogue with you, if you remember. I then saw that you had a natural talent engaging with your viewers. So now I want to share this natural talent with viewers worldwide, uh, wherever, especially on the new GMN TV Plus network, and here with anyone else that's taking part in viewing this on YouTube or one of my socials. So I think I've found a jewel in the crown here, and I'm going to see what I can do to help keep it going for you and whatever else happens. Um, you talked even about trying the acting at one time, and you're like me, you've done probably a few interviews, and some don't work out. But I think, again, even on that end, you might open some doors for you. What's your
yeah.
story on acting?
Well, my mom actually got me into that. We've always watched a lot of movies all the time. As soon as they came out, we watched them, as quick as possible. And I decided to just, try to be, in the background of a movie, or on a set somewhere, just to see how things would work out. And of course, it didn't work out. It probably never works out the first time for anybody. But yeah, I've always wanted to, try to be an extra, or even be a star someday, or do a voiceover, do cartoons, stuff like that for the kids. And
Right. Well, even in the opening of people saw you first as I introduced you to the world. And you do, in my opinion, not only voice wise, but facial features, what have you. You are marketable and would make a good background performer or whatever. So this interview can be used for multi purposes. I hope you'll pursue it. But I sure don't want you to lose out here on lose the tail end of the live show, Porch Gossip Live there.
yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
well, before and we're talking about that, before time gets away from us, can you give us the viewers how they can get in tune with your live, and if anyone else recognizes your talent, how can they reach you? What's the best way to reach you?
Uh, Really, just come on live and look up William Rhinehart, and my face should pop right on up, and you'll see me go live, and just hit the button and come on and join us. We'll be sitting on the porch waiting on everybody, making friends and building a community.
Now, if someone else is interested in what we just talked about, possibilities, do you have an email you'd like to share? We'll put it on the timeline here. Email or something. The best way to get in contact with you. I mean, you're not on live all the time, and you might be on that roof again. But when you get home, you might find someone that's interested.
My email is killbill696981@gmail.com. You can reach me there. You can reach me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Oh, great! It's all under William Bill Rhinehart. Okay,
yes, sir.
We'll get that taken care of. Make sure on the ticker tape on the show here that'll be showing up. Well, we must take a break, so please make yourself comfortable while we take a look at these special messages. After the break, Will find us, will fill us in basically on the favorite show topics and what the new features he wants to bring to Porch Gossip Live. So stay tuned. There's a lot more here on Spotlight on the Arts.
Actually did that?
I swear I didn't plan that out.
Payback for last week's prank.
I see your smile beneath the city lights. You chase my fears away.
Quit stealing my s'more toppings, you menace. That's the last pack I brought. You owe me. Hide before they spot my illegal camping, buddy.
Stepping loud, let the rhythm ignite. Never slow pace, keep my future in sight. Came from the dust, now I rise through the flame. Dreams too wild, can't cage.
That was my wife's father's dog. Yeah. No. Oh. All right, we're gonna throw let them cook.
GMN TV Plus subscription outreach. The GMN TV Plus streaming application, which stands for Global Media Network Television Plus, was created by Golden Bricks Publishing, LLC, and developing partners to offer independent film, television, documentary, and music artists, producers a platform to publish their creations. We are a company who are teaming up with creative minds to scale growth to the GMN TV Plus streaming platform so that all creators can get global exposure. This includes being able to watch their content on television sets like Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Android TV, as well as the website. The application can be accessed by channel searching GMN TV Plus or the website www.gmntvplus.com. We have set a goal to reach at least 100,000 paid subscribers to the application within the next 6 months. This goal is not hard to reach considering the large global community of arts and entertainment. How will this help the independent channel owners and content partners on GMN TV Plus? The answer is this will open doors for us to license film, television content that haven't been seen before, as well as your favorite content. It will allow us the purchasing power to bring our subscribers the type of content that will keep them engaged and place a significant spotlight on our independent creators. The subscribers will get to enjoy the TV application and watch their favorite movies, TV shows, documentaries, concerts, and more. It's a very bright vision to our next enhancements, and we would like to give you, the audience, the best viewing experience possible when downloading and watching the GMN TV Plus app. We are asking you to join and support our adventure as we continue to grow GMN TV Plus into a well-loved and enjoyed platform on a global stage.
Welcome back, everyone. I continue with my guest, Will Rhinehart, out of Seaside, South Carolina. This is the host of Porch Gossip Live on TikTok. So, well, Will, before the break, you shared a lot of information. So let's continue along those lines of thought and expression. Can you describe your live format and how that came about? Do you have any prior host and acting skills that bring you to the porch? How did that come about? We kind of described it. You fell off a roof?
Yeah, I fell off the roof back in January, and was pretty much stuck on the couch. So I decided to test my luck with the world and with my porch gossip, of course. And we like to, just I do my live fishing. I do pajama parties. We do. Sometimes we'll sing on there, and maybe even in the future do some taste testings or something to bring some extra viewers in.
Yes, yes. So you was a TikTok fan, viewing TikTok lives before you decided to join the crew, shall we say, or the platform?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was one of them doom scrollers, as you call it. Just sat there and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled, and just finally got tired of scrolling, really.
Oh, well, you'd really, I felt like it was kind of sent our way, or to me. Somehow we hooked up unexpectedly that night. So, well, that's great. Now, I know you do cover a lot of different topics as they come about. I reviewed one earlier a few hours ago, and one gentleman was really having some difficulty in life and was sharing that. And immediately other viewers was hopping in and trying to give advice and put them at ease and little confidence. You're quite the influencer, not only from your own physical standpoint, but your viewers seem to really be someone there to help and assist. So, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I feel amazing about that. It's such a good feeling to help somebody that's in need, at certain times of their life. The guy that you were talking about, he was in a car wreck and he's got brain damage, and
I see.
he's been having hard times, and he was explaining to us, a little bit about what was going on. And I have a few viewers that come in and like to help as well with their mindset on the situation. And it's turned out to be a great live because of it.
Well, super. I know I can see that you're touched just by talking about it, as you recognize certain individuals that share their life, but I guess they don't get real personal, and you don't get real personal as far as putting their stuff out there. But it seems like it's all pretty well controlled. I know a few days ago I was watching, and one gentleman just basically took over talking to a lady that was all kind of down in the dumps, and he basically jumped in and put her at ease and just made her feel much better. So it's more than just a TikTok live. It's people touching and from their heart, and you're really, should we say, igniting different people.
Yes.
So you have this little knack going on. It's just something that you don't see. Most of them are on a topic and they stick to that. It's just like, it gets boring after a little bit, but this is so personal. So I invite everyone, along with Will, to tune in to TikTok. Now, do you have anything planned in the future as far as outline topics that you'd like to suggest nightly, or how does that happen? I do know that sometimes you do get viewers which will come in and you don't have a stop button. You
No.
just and some will, even in the business, try to dominate the whole TikTok live. And so I'm wondering how you control that. Or you have any trouble controlling that? Somebody gets on and just doesn't want to complete.
Uh, yeah, no, we get viewers come in all the time that are, I guess you would call trolls. And I try to say to all my newcomers, that comes in, come in with all respect, no BS. We don't talk about religion, we don't talk about politics, no race. Basically they come in and I'll start off by just asking them simple little questions. How
Oh,
are
I see.
you? How's your day been? What do you want? If you have any questions you'd like to ask, anything you need answered, if you want to talk about anything, that's just basically how I get it started.
Now they have to be 18, correct?
Definitely
18
18,
years.
18 and up.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Well, when someone comes in and tries to dominate the show, that can go on in like 10, 15 minutes. Do you have a stop button, or are you telling people that they only have so much time?
I've recently started a thing where, everybody keeps the microphone off except for the person that's, talking at that time. That way nobody's talking over each other. And as far as the people that come in and, just talk over everybody and don't stop talking, I do have a moderator that
Uh-huh.
helps me out with that. She is really awesome. Her name is May May. She's a good friend of mine on here on TikTok, and she kind of, watches everything and looks for certain. We have a special word between us. Like if I say it or if she says it, then I know we have to get rid of that person.
Right.
When that
Cut
is
the
said, right, and when that is said, they either get muted or they get blocked.
Well,
Unfortunately,
so you could say, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your time's up. So, has anyone in particular inspired you or touched your heart? Will be straightforward. That's been on the program. They reached deep into your heart and kind of triggered an unusual feeling that you don't. Sometimes you're talking to people, you trigger interviews, you trigger something all of a sudden you didn't know where it came from. And they didn't either, but you push the button.
yeah. There's a few. We have Miss Terry.
Uh-huh.
She's a awesome person. She's also a cancer survivor. We also
Oh,
have Mr. Tuck Tuck. He's from Tennessee. He's the owl whisperer, as you could say.
uh-huh.
He really enjoys coming in and just sitting on the porch with us and just listening and talking back with whatever we're gossiping about. And
Mhm.
of course May May and Princess and Terry Mullins. I mean, there's quite a few of them on here that have really touched my heart on here.
Great. Super. Um, well, now let's see. Do you have any plans for future shows that could be a highlight that we could talk about? What might a person might be looking forward to now, Will?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. We have one coming up soon. I don't know the exact date. I will be posting that on TikTok to let everybody know. But we are doing a pajama party slash karaoke party where
Oh,
everybody that comes in and gets on my multi box is able to be on camera in their pajamas and
ah,
request a song to sing and and everybody gets to listen to them sing in their pajamas.
oh, super. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Well, don't want to turn it all a different direction, but um, people always ask a question about is this, are you able to receive any funds? And how does that work if you do? some people I understand. I have one lady that's on GMN that's has a show, cooking show that we'll be putting forth, and she's on TikTok. She has these battles, and it's interesting. So there's more to TikTok than Porch Gossip Live, I guess.
Yes, there is. As a matter of fact, I'm just a beginner on here. I just started back this past February 2026. So, but I've been doing pretty decent. I've actually made $91 last week.
Oh, excellent.
But yes, if all you got to do is when you sign up on TikTok and you start going live, you got to make sure that you have your PayPal connected with TikTok. And
PayPal. Uh-huh.
yes, sir. And yeah, the more gifts people send you, the more money you make. And there's other stuff on TikTok, like the battles, like you were talking about, Rick. You can battle other people from all around the world. And
wow.
There's also like, I guess you could call them teams that you can join. Like I'm on B Global.
I see.
I have a manager with them, and they help me, get my stuff out. They help me with battles, and it's another like family community inside of TikTok's family and community.
Well, I see. So you really, I guess you could say you really can endorse TikTok. We heard so much negative there for a while, but it sounded like you could really endorse it.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing is a different TikTok than they talked about a year ago. So a lot of people just needing someone to talk to. They have their own story. That's why I love to interview people, whether they be an entertainer or just a common folk. And that's what I recognize you like. It's your common South Carolina folk out there on the porch. Next, and you do a little dance once in a while, I see.
Every now and then I'll do a little shimmy for you.
Well, you're quite the entertainer. You don't know it yet, but you're getting. I worked in entertainment for 45 years. I know a natural. Anyway, here we go.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, we're about to run out of time. So, do you have any closing words you'd like to pass on to the viewers? How would you want to reach people worldwide? Because TikTok's worldwide. You might talk to a Japanese or China or Brazil, someone having a bad day, and you can make it better.
Yeah. I'm already getting around the world, as you can say. I've had people from Russia, Australia, Seoul, Korea. I've had Africans, Nigerians. I'm starting to get out there, but yes, I would just encourage viewers, if they have anything that they want to talk about, get off their chest, please stop by. That's what we're there for. We engage with you, and
can we give them a time?
Feel better.
Can we give them a time that they can look forward to every day, or schedule?
I go live every day from 3:30 p.m. until 9:00 p.m. Eastern Time, United States. Just tune in, and of course, until I get back to work, my times will change a little bit. But
I see.
But as for right now, yes, every day, 3:30 to 9 p.m. every evening.
Great. I try to get in. I'm so busy with everything, but I try to get in it. I know you're going to carry on, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, I want to thank you. Okay. I want to thank you once again for contributing to Spotlight on the Arts. It's been really an inspiring time to visit with you, and it's been informational and educational, I guess, in some sense. A great experience, I hope, for everyone. So, Bill, I thank you so much for being my guest this time on a Spotlight on the Arts.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I'm glad you invited me to join. I appreciate the offer, and looking forward to many more.
Yes, we'll update every once in a while and try to find out what's going on. And if you got anything special coming up, we'll we'll keep people informed if we can. So, well, that wraps up another look at an inspiring artist in the sense of uh, Porch Gossip on TikTok Live. The first of my experience with a common folk person, just entertaining and spreading the word with people around the world, touching each other's hearts or just for a laugh, what have you. So it's great. I want to thank the viewers actually for joining me here today with Will. And just want to leave you with a saying, stay healthy and safe. Don't forget to tune in to GMN TV Plus, the streaming network, where you'll see artists interviews of all types coming soon to Roku also and more. So Rick J saying, see you next time. See you next time, Will.
Thank you.